Welcome back to Bazzar Repairs. Today we got a different video for you guys. One of my car repair videos. My Jeep Cherokee's at about 60,000 miles, and I'm tired of taking it to the dealer. So I'm gonna do some spark plugs, and we're gonna throw these bad boys in. I couldn't get the Bosch ones that I wanted, so I got these NGKs. These things are really good too. So let's get these thrown in over here, and we'll see if it works or not. Stay tuned. Okay, so first things first, make sure the car's off, obviously. Park the brake, have everything safe and sound. Now, what you want to do is disconnect the battery. That's always a safe bet. But I'm lazy and I'm always trying to take shortcuts, so I'm leaving it on. But if you're doing this, disconnect the battery, okay? Now, looking at this earlier, it looks like this thing just pops up. I just did my oil, so as you can see, it's probably a little oily on here. I should have filmed that video, but I didn't think. So I believe this just pops up just like so, yes. Now, I'd like to preface my comments by saying I have not done this before, but don't worry, we'll figure it out. So it looks like you got your standard 4 plugs, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna get this little thing off here, however that's connected. Let's see, it looks like it's just this little clamp that brings that off. There's 1 screw on each of the coil packs. We'll disconnect the cord and the pack, and then we'll change the spark plugs, and then we'll see if the damn thing works. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see here, we have 1, 2, there's 3, 4 coil packs, 1 screw on each. Really easy. You'll just disconnect them, and then I'm even going to clean the engine a little bit on the outside, get that dirt out of there, and then we'll do the spark plugs. Now, there's this little thing right here that's in the way. No big deal. It'd be nice if there was just a regular screw, and then I'd be able to remove it, but there's not. There's one of those plastic clips that you have to pull out, which they're not designed to come out. It's a really bad design. I've already struggled with it a little bit just trying to get out before the video started. I already got it kind of loose, but I mean, just a horrible, horrible design right here. I'm gonna try to pull it out with a pair of pliers. As you guys can see, this is just one of those little plastic clips that could be a bit of a bitch to get out, but it's gonna eventually come out. If anybody has some tips on how to pull these out, it'd be great. This is not one of the ones like this one that can turn left and actually screw in. I'm thinking they might have put the wrong one in, and this does kind of screw out. There's no grooves for me to put in and actually unscrew it. So I'm gonna try to just do that myself. And it is starting to come loose a little bit. So if you have one of these Jeeps, try to unscrew it like you would a normal screw. It seems to help. But let's see. It's probably gonna take me longer to do this than the actual repair. Starting to come out now. So yeah, this is definitely, somebody put the wrong tab in here. It is a screw. So do not attempt to pull this up like I did. Don't be that guy, because it's coming loose now. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Come out. It's like a plastic screw. There it is. I'm not even gonna mess with you anymore. Just get out of my face. Just get out of my face. Okay, so I'm not gonna take this part off. I'm just gonna let that sit like that. That should be okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 coil packs. 1 screw on each. It looks like 10 millimeters. I'll get a ratchet to remove those. First we'll disconnect the plugs on each. The dirt down here is ridiculous, so I'm gonna actually try to vacuum this out down here first. as much as I can. I could probably spray some engine degreaser in there if I wanted to. So let's clean this up a bit, and then we'll remove the coil packs and change the spark. Alright, next up, let's get the coil packs off, and I'll try to clean it up a little bit more. So before disconnecting, I'm going to see if I can get the coil pack out and just kind of move it over to the side. That'll eliminate me needing to unplug the connector. We'll see if there's enough room for it. And then I can do one spark plug at a time and just move over one by one. Okay, the screw's almost out. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Let's see how bad. Alright, screws out. Set that off to the side. Let's see if this coil pack comes up easily. Oh, there we go. Do you have enough room? Yeah. You got enough room. So sweet. Alright. Let me get my extension for my spark plug and pull it out. Okay, so to do this, you're going to need a ratchet, an extender, and then the 5/8 spark plug socket. And then just go in very gently. Very gently. Just move around till you get in. Oh, I'm in. Just pull it gently. There we go. Nice. It's coming. Always feels good. And remember, when you're putting it in, you want to put a little thread grease on there on the new spark plug going in. Once it gets loosened enough, you can take the ratchet off and just unscrew it by hand. Okay, it looks good. All right. Look at those spark plugs. Champion brand. I don't know if you guys can see, but these look pretty bad. Really bad at the bottom. I can't believe I left those that long. I'm gonna need one of you guys in the comments to give me a virtual slap for leaving that in my car. I'm sorry, I apologize. Brian. We're gonna go ahead and replace it with these NGK Iridium ones. Let's get some thread grease on there. I knew I bought it. Great. This is not for the thread, but it's for the boot. I'll put a little bit anyways. It'll probably work. Alright, so I'm just rubbing a little bit of grease around the tip there, just to keep the threads from sticking. And this one looks really good. Alright, then I'll place back in here, just like so, and slowly go in as straight as you can. Get down, just slightly turn to the right until you feel it start to bite. My car is gonna love this, I gotta tell you. Alright, put the ratchet back in, move it to the other side. Start hard going in. And you want to screw these down tight, but not too tight. That's the last thing you want to do is strip one of these. Okay, we're getting in. Still got leeway. Still got leeway. Okay. Tight, but not too tight. And I'm out. Just like so. Make sure that's nice and clean. Yeah, looks good. Should probably take a rag. Just clean the inside of here. A little bit of alcohol if you want to. Just make sure there's nothing in there. All right, then let's get this back in. Bend it. And make sure it fits on nice and snug. Just like so. All right, and you get your screw from before. Get that down in like so. Get my 10mm ratchet. Oh, that's not it. What did I do with it? There we go. Just screw that in. Oops, wasn't even screwing it in. Get on point. There we go. Dealer probably charged me $500 to do this. Try to do the stuff yourself, guys, if you got the means. Same thing, tight, but not too tight. Okay? Okay, so I'm gonna continue doing these three. I'll probably speed up the process, speed up the video so you guys can, so you don't have to be bored watching me go slow. I forgot to mention earlier, put a little bit of boot protector in there. can't find the hole, just kind of screw it in first and then move it over. There we go. Sometimes it can be a little difficult. Alright, screws in. We're almost done with 2, just like that. 2's done. Move on to 3, 4, and we're all good. All right, tight but not too tight. 2 down. Number 3. Gloves are cool, but God, I love using my hands. It's a lot easier. Ugh. Filthy. A little grease to the rag. Spark plug. By the way, I gotta say I love Jeep. I've never owned one before, but Jeep and Tesla are where I'm going. I might get a Jeep Grand Cherokee next. But really impressed with it, really like it. Okay, just sticking a little bit of grease. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm always finding better ways as I go. That time I just added a little bit to the tip. And some here. To the lock position. Perfect. And the boot here. Before you go in, it's a little easier if you screw this down beforehand. Just till it starts peeking through the bottom, then place it in, and then you'll get the hole. Ratchet down. We'll be good. right, just press down. Perfect. Tight, tight, tight. 3 down, guys. 1 to go. We're almost done. Like my roommate's here with my lunch, so I'll just finish up this last one. It's time for me to eat, and then we'll start this bad boy up and see if it blows up in my face or if it works. Pop you out. Last one. Come on. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. You down and in.
You got some food? You got some food.
We're almost done here. That's my roommate there. He just brought us some food. Lunchtime's almost there. You gotta see these spark plugs. Take a look at how bad those are.
Yeah.
Okay. Brass one here. He doesn't approve, guys. I told him he can slap me in my face. Yeah. Those are done. All right, last one, boot there. Put on the top. We're getting faster. Slide it down. Twisty, twisty to the ground. Twisty, twisty to the ground. Right. As you can see, you start getting faster as you go along. All right. In, get out, bolt on here, clean the tip, put it in, and down. Oh, I was supposed to put this in first, darn it. You can see I'm freaking hungry. Alright, it's peeking up the bottom now. Okay, ratchet all the way down. That will be it. Alright, nice and tight. Make sure all of them are tight. Check it one more time. Good. Good. And good. Connections are in. 3, 4. Alright, I'll put the this back on here. This is going to be a pain. And just screw that in. I'll do that in a second. And then we'll start the bad baby up. I'm just going to twist that plastic back down in like that. Alright, oh, it goes in a lot easier than coming out. Alright, it's still locked in place there. Alright, everything's good. You can wipe this down if you want to. Alright, let's get the top on and start this bad baby up. I'm actually going to vacuum this. thing needs a deep clean. Let's get this on. I probably should leave this off just in case you messed up. That way you could get back to this easy access. But I'm confident. All right, let's see if it starts up. Get ready. Sounds good to me, you guys.